Top 10 Trending Technologies to Master in 2022. You've come to the correct place if you've been considering changing your career in the IT industry but are unsure of which path to take. Technology has come a long way in the last 60 years. We have come a long way from the IBM 350, a one-ton system that could store 3.5 megabytes of data, to SD cards, which can store 2 terabytes of data and only weigh 2 grams. Change is one thing that hasn't changed during this period. Technology advances every 2 to 3 years, so it's critical for professionals in the field to stay current if they want to advance quickly in their careers. Today, we are going to talk about the trending technologies in 2022, so let's get started. Hyperautomation. Would you trust me if I told you that artificial intelligence, AI, would soon have the same rights as people? Have you heard about Sophia? It's already taking place. She is an artificial intelligence-powered humanoid robot. She was granted legal citizenship in Saudi Arabia in 2017 and has her own ideas, feelings, and is able to see and speak like humans. Hyperautomation is the act of automating as many business processes as you can using a variety of technologies, including robotic process automation, RPA, artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. Business Wire reports that 70% of RPA professionals expect their company to increase developer hiring over the coming year. Forbes reports that over the past 4 years, the use of AI in several corporate areas has increased by 270%. Cybersecurity. The number of cybercrimes has dramatically increased recently. Twitter was hacked in 2021 and used to obtain bitcoins. The single worst economic catastrophe in history, cyber dangers cost an astounding $6 trillion in losses in just 2021. Our research claims that by 2025, cybersecurity spending would increase to $125 billion in the health sector alone. Full-stack development. The use of the internet has grown by 70% over the last 2 years, according to Forbes. This undoubtedly opens the door for increased internet commerce in the foreseeable future. Even the US government is hiring for one, but they are doing it in a unique way. On the job portal Indeed, there are 28,000 plus jobs for full-stack development. The average salary of a full-stack developer in India is 8 lakhs per annum and in the United States is $110,000 per year. Blockchain. The term blockchain has gained popularity in recent years. Most people assume that blockchain's applications are restricted to cryptocurrency only. However, equating cryptocurrencies with blockchain is equivalent to claiming that smartphones can only be used for phone calls. Blockchain is being used in a variety of sectors, including healthcare, insurance, finance, and many more. In reality, blockchain technology is being used in well-known games like Axie Infinity. According to Deloitte's global survey, blockchain has already entered production for 45% of emerging disruptors. According to Gartner, the value that blockchain will bring to business will increase quickly, hitting $176 billion by 2025 and $3.1 trillion by 2030. Snowflake. A cloud data warehouse called Snowflake collects information from a variety of programs, applications, and computing architectures. The ability of Snowflake to grow computing and storage separately sets it apart from other technologies. With more than 4,900 clients, including 212 Fortune 500 companies, Snowflake has a ton of jobs accessible on the job sites. In India, the average yearly compensation for a Snowflake data warehouse engineer is 15 lakhs, while in the US, it is $125,000. Edge computing. In edge computing, data is collected, stored, processed, and analyzed close to the client, where it is generated, rather than in a centralized data processing warehouse. According to IDC, the market for edge computing will grow to $250 billion by 2024. In the US, a cloud engineer's annual income is between $104,000 and $147,000. It starts at 12 LPA and can increase to 30 LPA in India. According to Indeed.com, there are 130,000 open positions for cloud engineers in the US. More than 30,000 opportunities for cloud engineers are open in India. Internet of Behaviors. Have you ever been in a conversation with a buddy about a product, and then you immediately see an advertisement for the same product? You are not the only one if you have gone through it. This kind of marketing seeks to target the appropriate customer with the right goods at the right moment. The term Internet of Behavior, or simply IOB, refers to the behavioral data analysis acquired from the IoT devices positioned all around us. IoT gadgets include Alexa, Google Home, and even your smartphone. According to Gartner, about 40% of people will be tracked by IoT devices by 2023. According to Glassdoor, the salary of an IoT engineer in India can range from 5 LPA to 16 LPA. In the US, the average annual salary is between $110,000 to $140,000. Predictive Analytics. Predictive analytics is a category of data analytics aimed at making predictions about future outcomes based on historical data and analytics techniques such as statistical modeling, machine learning, and business intelligence. According to Forbes, the data science field will grow about 28% through 2026 year-on-year. According to Gartner, 70% organizations will make use of predictive analytics by the year 2025. The annual average salary for a data scientist in the US is $111,000. In India, the average salary of a data scientist is 11 lakhs per annum. Devops. DevOps is a way of thinking that involves modifying your IT infrastructure and procedures to support business values, high-quality software, and ongoing improvement. Netflix developed a collection of applications dubbed the Simian Army to implement DevOps. These applications caused issues such as servers shutting down at random, purposefully generating latency issues between services, etc. This aided their team in developing scalable and fault-tolerant systems, ultimately enabling them to adhere to the DevOps principles. The average salary of MLOps or DataOps engineer in India is 9 lakhs per annum and in the United States is $110,000. The highest can even go up to $140,000 per annum. AI as a service. A college graduate used AI on a $500 PC to accomplish the same result. AI as a service was introduced in order to streamline and make AI accessible to everyone. As a result, anyone may now use AI without investing in costly hardware. In the United States, there are more than 50,000 open positions, according to Indeed.com. There are also more than 15,000 jobs in India. The average income for an AI engineer is $120,000 per year, or 10 LPA in India, according to Glassdoor.